Welcome to another episode of Driveway Mechanicking. Today we are in my shop. Now I'm just going to tell y'all what I got planned for Saturday and Sunday. You know how plans are. I haven't been able to post anything for the past couple weeks since the weather. I picked up on another job for somebody else's car. But this Saturday and Sunday I plan on doing an engine swap on this pickup. Now the background story on this truck is this truck was sitting at an old shop that's no longer there. The guy wanted $1,500 for it. I was like, okay. He said the motor knocks. Not a big deal. It could be anything, is what I was thinking. You know, it could be a rod or whatever. Wasn't too educated on Dodge Motors at the time. So, make a long story short, I bought the truck, pulled it in the driveway, got it started. Sure enough, this motor right here was knocking. Sit there and ran it for a couple days, you know, back and forth to my parents' house and back, and knocking never went away. Put all kinds of crap in there, Lucas and whatnot, to get it to stop knocking. Finally, I pulled up in my driveway on one afternoon, and just as soon as I got in my driveway, engine seized up, locked up, solid. Couldn't move it, nothing. Heard some clinging and banging in the process. So, that piece of junk right there, no longer good. So, I bought me another truck, you know, to fix my rollover 07 Dodge pickup, and it came with that motor. So, this motor right here, I was like, you know, not being educated at the time, I was like, this motor right here might work. Let's go ahead and put it in there, see what happens. Big mistake. An 06 motor and an 07 will not work with an 03 computer, wiring harness, and everything else. You have to change it all. The weirdest thing about this motor is during the process, me and my buddy were putting it back together, starting it up, trying to get it to turn over, whatnot. I was putting spark plugs back in, and was putting the spark plugs and the coils back in, and he thought it would be funny. Let's go ahead and turn the dang motor over while he's working on it. The daggum thing started up and purred like a kitten without the number 3 spark plug and coil pack in it. Weird. So I put the spark plug and coil pack back in it. It does not work. It won't even start, won't even try. It'll just spit and sputter and backfire like crazy. So when it comes to putting newer motors in there, you'd have to change everything. So let's get off of that. I went to the salvage yard, $350, and bought me a motor out of a Jeep Liberty. Now the 2002s and 2003 Jeep Liberty motors are the same exact motor as the Dodges. Same motors, everything. This motor is exactly identical to that one. So, here's the story on this. Really funny, I thought. I found this vehicle. They told me bring a battery in. Go ahead and try to start it with some jumper cables to solenoid on your starter. I was like, okay. You don't tell me to bring a battery in to a salvage yard and expect me not to hook it up the correct way and see if the damn thing will fire up. So, what I do, I hooked it up. It had a key in it, turned it over, and it busted off. I immediately shut it off really quick. You know, thought there might have been a little bit of gas. They're supposed to drain all the gas, all the oil, everything out of these. They didn't do it. So my buddy came over, and he was helping me out pulling this motor. Me, my brother-in-law, and him. We're going to pull this motor out and put it for this truck right here. He was walking over. I said, hey, can you check when I turn this thing over, see if there's any clanging, banging, whatever. He's like, okay. So he leaned over really close, and as soon as I hit the key, the fucker started up and ran. I was so excited and so amazed at the time. I had to shut it off really quick. I was looking around, making sure nobody heard that, you know, no muffler, nothing. You know, I was just like, wow. So anyways, this Saturday and Sunday, I plan on putting this motor into this truck and driving it out of here. Now, I'm going to try to start on it in the mornings, but, you know, Saturday mornings, I usually sleep until, 11, 12 o'clock. So, but Saturday and Sunday, I plan on working on this, getting this out. If not, Saturday night and Sunday, drive it, getting it to work to where I can drive it out of the shop. So if you want to see that, I will be posting another video this weekend over this truck while I'm working on it, show you how to pull the motor, drop the transmission, shove another motor in another truck, and bolting everything back up. If you want to see it, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. It's free. Like my video. And on Facebook, if you're on Facebook, please go to my YouTube channel and subscribe and like it. And I will see y'all this weekend on this truck.